Hello, my name's Brian, and thanks for joining me for a Matchbox review and unboxing of the Matchbox Snow Plow. This one specifically is the Kosh P-Series Snow Plow. This is take 3, so I should be pretty well rehearsed by now. I had a battery failure and then some other camera operator error failure, but anyway. So here it is. This is in the $5 range as opposed to the $1 range ones, such as you see on either side of it for comparison. Also, by way of comparison, when you compare a regular Matchbox car, which I believe is about 1/64 scale, you look at it to here, and I think that it's the same scale. I haven't looked at the package to be absolutely sure. I was sold because I want to do some videos on traffic safety and courtesy. I thought that this would be a good one to do a video on regarding what to do in the presence of snowplows. Here's a grader, which is something similar to the snowplow, but as you can see, the length is much less on the grader than it is of the snowplow. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop it open and see what we have. So you can see they have the blade detached and it's up at the top, but as it says in the picture, it is an articulated plow. You can swivel it from one side to the other. As I said, this is take 3 due to a camera problem, so I got around this far in the unboxing. I was beginning to mention how other people have been opening them from the bottom, and that way you can still do things with the packaging later for display purposes if you so choose. There's a user on YouTube named WTF4, and man, he is an authority on collecting these things. He has all kinds of different ideas on how to display them. If you want to get into that, I'd certainly check out his videos. So here we have the plow. It looks like it closes down to about there and stops. I'm sure there's something that you're supposed to do to get it to go down more than that. I hope so. For my sake, I want to make some videos on it. It's probably just a bump stop. It is. You don't want to break it, but it looks like the back end opens and stays open. I can see this being a lot of fun to play with. So as for the snow plow, is there anything? Doesn't look like there's anything inside of that. It's just raised for effect. Doesn't look like there's any instructions or anything. Looks like there's a bunch of different ones that are part of this series. There's the MBX Bulldozer, the Kenworth T800 roll-off truck, and JCB 726, and Abrams tank. I haven't seen any of those other ones. I saw this one. I just. You want to know what I did? I went. So excited and had to buy it. Alright, so let's check this out. It looks like this goes in. You can see that there's a little nub on either side of the pivot for the plow. It really likes being in that upright position. It doesn't want to come down, but with a little coercing and pushing hard, you can get it to. I'm so glad I do these unboxing videos because I so want to play with these. I so want to make videos and do things with them. I kid you not, I am a big kid. Okay, so you've got action to move the plow up and down. As far as angle, it looks like it would just be, okay, so I've got it pressed down, I've got this firm. Here's the angle that you get. I don't know how true to scale in life that is. I think normally when they plow, they do so with it at an angle like this. That's what I recall seeing. So, and there you have it. If you look at the bottom of it, it says Kosh P-Series and a trademark. There it is. Snowplow. 2009 Mattel. It's usually country of origin, and this is no exception. It says Thailand. Typically the Thailand ones will have some type of an elephant, and this is not an exception there either. You can see an elephant right there at the top. That was more of a horse than an elephant. I'll have to work on my elephant sounds, huh? You can see some detail of the air horns on the top. You have one aimed, looks like they both might be aimed the same direction. You have the little beacon at the top there also. Pretty fun, pretty fancy, pretty nice stuff. I like it. Excuse me. As many of you know, I hate editing, so I will do a whole new take or not. In this case, I will not. So we'll do a little break-in roll, give it the old roll test, This one doesn't roll real great. I don't know what the reasons surrounding that are, but on the roll test it gets a 1. That's the new lowest score that I've ever given one of these. But yeah, it just does not want to roll. Now what happens if we put this up? Is it dragging? Is that the problem? No, it still doesn't want to roll. How about if we just take it off completely and set it aside? I'll do that on camera for those interested. So we'll set that aside. We'll tip this up, give it a real good break in. Now, I'm not bending the axles or doing anything to that effect. Side to side, there's not a lot of movement other than in the cab or the bed of the truck. It just doesn't want to roll. You're going to have to push this one. If you have pressure on it, you can feel kind of a rolling resistance. I don't know what exactly it is that makes this one not want to roll. It's not the front axle. Doesn't seem like the rear has much of a problem. It just doesn't want to roll. But it does have a lot of fun stuff going on in terms of movement, in terms of scale details. You can also see they even painted the little latch there. Get a little detail of the grille. I think it's a pretty sweet little thing. I think I would buy it again. I don't think I'll buy a lot of these, but I think one's fun to have. I think it's probably worth certainly worth the price that you pay. You don't pay very much at all for these. So there you have it, the Kosh Snow Plow.